This episode's all about something we can all relate to, that dreaded trip to the supermarket. Yes, this one's for you, Cousin Dave. Life's not all sunshine and rainbows like people want you to think it is. The world can be a cruel place, often because people make it that way. Human beings can be a lot of things. And I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut? Guess again. I'm Johnny V. Welcome to the youfa channel. For me, the aggravation begins before I even leave the neighborhood to go to the supermarket, because we got a supermarket up the street and we got, the element moving into the neighborhood. So we now have shopping carts all over the place, up and down the block. We got them at the bus stop. We got them on the street, near the supermarket. We got them everywhere. So you get to the supermarket. Again, you're not even in the door yet. You're in the parking lot and you hear the theme from Jaws playing, because you see all these cars circling like sharks. All searching for the closest space possible so they don't have to walk an extra 10 feet. And you wonder why the whole country's out of shape. And of course, if you go to the supermarket late at night, you get these jerk-offs that park in the handicapped spaces. The whole lot's empty, but they got to park in the handicapped spaces because it's closer. Or they put their flashers on and they park in the no parking lane right in front of the doors, because they're entitled. Jerk-offs. So now you get inside the supermarket, and of course, every aisle has that person that has to take up the whole aisle. They own it. The cart's spread out across the aisle, and they're standing in what little space is left, examining everything on the shelves, and you can't get by. Get the fuck out of the way, you ignorant prick. This happens to me all the time. Almost every time I'm in a supermarket. I can't really blame anybody because it's just a negative coincidence. But it drives me freaking nuts. You got this 15,000 square foot store, right? But the 6 square feet you need to be in for just a few seconds to grab your thing and go is occupied. That little area for that few seconds is occupied by some asshole and their cart, while they look at everything on the shelf, and then they take things out, they look at it, they read it, I don't know, and they put it back. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of my way. Now this happened recently, and it was even worse because the guy was bent over and his ass was hanging out. I took a picture. Now, I couldn't stop and take a picture because it would have been awkward if I got caught. So I was kind of walking by. So it's a little blurry, but I'm going to post it anyway because I want you to have proof that it really happened. Now, that's another pet peeve of mine. People with butt crack, or what do you call it? Plumber's crack. Like, how do you not know? How do you not know your ass is hanging out of your pants? Don't you feel a draft or something? Idiots! How about when you're walking down the aisle, canned goods, chips, whatever, and you see a package of London broil or ice cream, something that needs to be refrigerated or frozen, because some fucking cocksucker didn't feel like bringing it back to where they got it when they decided they no longer want to purchase it. Motherfucker, if this is you, you are a piece of shit. My buddy, he calls them aisle rats. And I'm going to see him at the diner tonight, and he's going to say, yeah, I didn't make that up. I got it from someone else. I don't care, dude. They are aisle rats. They're fucking jerk-offs. If you pick something up and you change your mind about whether or not you want to purchase it, walk your lazy fat fucking ass back to where you got it and put it in its proper place. If you don't, fuck you. So you finally finish shopping and you go to the checkout. They used to have an express lane, which is perfect for people like me who just have a few items. And they used to have a sign, 10 items or less. And of course, you always had this fucking jerk off who played dumb. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I thought I only had 10, but I really had 57. Or they have 10 of 10 different items, 10 cans of cat food. Beep, 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 beep. It seems like an ambulance is backing into the place, right? They got like 100 freaking items. Fucking jerk offs. And then, whether you're in the express lane or not, they got rid of express lanes, right? You got to go to the self-checkout. I'll get to that in a minute. But at the regular checkout, these people, they get everything rung up, and then there's like this standoff. Who's going to bag? the customer or the cashier, oh my gosh, just bag your fucking stuff. And then the customer stands there like, oh, I have to pay? You know, the cashier's like 102.97, and they're like, oh. Then they begin the process of taking out their wallet. Have your fucking money ready, you ignorant fucking prick. You got people behind you in line. Fuck you. So now you end up at the self-checkout aisle. You're like, now everything's self this, self that. You're taking away people's jobs. They don't seem to care. But it's another issue. So now you got to check everything out yourself. And if I ever get my hands on the fucking asshole who started putting stickers on fruit, that annoys the shit out of me. Not to mention the printing, you need glasses and a microscope to see the goddamn number. What the fuck is up with that? So the supermarket I go to, they give you, if you use your bonus card, that's another, I'll get to that in a minute too. They give you points. You accumulate points and you get discounts on gas. Now, first of all, everybody thinks they're getting a bargain. You're not getting a bargain, okay? They pay people $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year to make sure it doesn't benefit you, okay? Furthermore, Giant, the supermarket Giant, they do it in increments. You get 100 points, you get 10 cents off on a gallon of gas, okay? The first 10 cents doesn't count because Giant always has their gas prices set 10 cents higher than the neighborhood average. All right, that's a little tip for you, these cocksuckers. Don't even bother using up your points until you're at least 20%, 20 cents a gallon off. All right? I hate these fucking people. The supermarket near me did away with bags for environmental purposes. Now, I like anyone who tries to preserve our environment, but it's bullshit. Okay? Because if you want a bag, they'll charge you 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents. Now, what does the 10 cents do? Does it magically make the bag suddenly disappear after you use it? Does it transform the bag into a biodegradable item? No, bullshit. They're lying. It's just a nickel and dime tactic to get a couple of bucks out of people. And the irony is, I got one item. I saved this receipt. I bought one item. Here's my receipt. This is how big the receipt is for one item. You don't believe me? There it is. Let's see if I can show you that. One fucking item. The thing's over a foot long. Bullshit with your attempt to save the environment. You're fucking liars. So what do you do to remedy this or avoid the supermarket, right? You go to another type, like a convenience store or an all-inclusive store, like maybe a pharmacy, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, right? You walk in, there's a kid standing there, and you say, excuse me, where can I find toothpaste or mouthwash, whatever? And he says something cocky like, you can read the signs above the aisles. Look, I get it. I can't stand lazy people, but you know what? You could save me a little bit of time and keep me from reading every sign in every aisle if you just know the environment in which you work and tell me where the item is, you cocky little fucking prick. Then you have to get in line, right? Everybody at that store has their bullshit. I don't have my card with me. Can I punch in my phone number? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, it's not coming up. Okay, try this number. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my gosh, get the fuck out of my way. Now I get to the front of the line and they say, are you a super duper club saver card member? Motherfucker who got some glue with your card. I don't need the stupid card. Just make the price what it is and keep it that way for everyone. Your card. I don't need your card because 6 months from now, I don't need a coupon for 50 cents off on feminine products. Or maybe you go to another one of those type convenience stores, an A-plus store. Around here we have, 7-Elevens and Wawas, right? You get in line, again, the line's a mile long, right? And you got everybody using a card. The card, does it have a chip that's in the machine? I don't know. It's asking me for my PIN. Does it have a chip? Because apparently this chip makes it impossible for identity theft. That's another story for another day, right? Why are you paying with a credit card when all you have is a cup of coffee? It's $1. Well, I get my points. Shove the points up your ass. It's $1. Just pay cash, you fucking jerk off. Supermarkets and convenience stores, they piss me off. And people in them piss me off. Johnny V here, soon to be the most hated man in America. For telling it like it is, go fuck yourself and have a great day.